Good morning, y'all. It is 10:30 Monday morning, and I just wanted to show you this pie crust. Check it out. Now, you have to admit that looks like a pretty good pie crust. So far, I have made an oil pie crust. I have made a Crisco pie crust. I've made an all butter pie crust. This one is a butter and Crisco pie crust. Now, there are a couple of things that I have read, and one of them is on, of course, the Preppy Kitchen. Now, he says that one way to help prevent so much shrinkage in your pie crust before loading it down with pie weights or beans like I use is to lower the temperature a little bit and just increase the cooking time. And so I tried that. The other thing is, I'm always reading this stuff, you guys. I'm always looking for not the perfect recipe so much as the one that works for me. Because obviously there's so many out there and they work for so many people. But I don't care about them. I care about me. I care about my pies. So this one is going to be a banana cream pie. And one thing that happened this morning was I got my pie dough all done, put in the pan, put my parchment paper, put my beans in there, and put it in the oven. So I wait 15 minutes, and you'll know that by a video, hopefully, that comes right before this one. And I go to check on it. My oven is not even hot. Now, y'all, I preheated my oven. The little dinger thing went off when it was done preheating, and I put the crust in, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know what happened. So I called the office, and she sent her husband down. And you guys know we've been having a lot of problems with our gas lines and stuff. And so just a couple days ago, after the gas, it was on Thursday, after the gas being off all day, the guys were coming through and they were lighting everybody's pilots or whatever. So they came in and did the thing. So I thought, well, it must have something to do with the gas lines. But my burners were working. So anyway, he comes in and he looks at it and he goes, well, your oven is electronic. So there's no pilot for me to light. And I'm thinking, okay. So he turns the oven off and turns the freaking thing back on, and it's working. You know, that's like your car. You take it to the mechanic and it will not replicate the problem. But anyway, the good thing is I didn't have to take the pie shell down to the office and use the rec room's oven. So I got my pie crust done. Now, the other thing that I saw a lady do, once she put her pie dough in the pan, and you know it's overlapping and it's sticking and hanging over, and people take a knife and they cut around the edges to get rid of the excess. She does not do that. She goes around like this and she turns her pie and she's just doing like this and patting the edges. Y'all, that is so cool. She didn't have to use a knife. And one of the things about doing that is it kind of sticks your dough to the edge of your pie plate, which also helps with shrinkage. So that's it, y'all. I'm happy with this pie crust, and there is one more that I want to make, and it has cream cheese in it. And I have some cream cheese. And I want to make a coconut cream pie, which is one of my favorites. I wish I could stop doing this. Really. I mean, but it'll run its course. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to also today make a meatloaf. And I'm just going to make it the way that I've done throughout the years with crackers. And, you know, I always put a little tomato sauce in my mixture for the moisture. And what is going to be a little bit different, I'm going to make some in the silicone cupcake holders. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to do about half of the mixture in here, and then I'm going to bake them. And then when they cool, I'm going to put them in the freezer. And when they're frozen, I'm going to pop them out of here, and I'm going to put them in a Ziploc baggie. Now, I'm going to try this so I can see if I can make meatloaf for now and meatloaf for later. Now, my favorite is a meatloaf sandwich. After, you know, you cook it and spin it in the refrigerator, I like to slice that up. And we used to have a big cast iron skillet, and dang, I wish I still had that thing. I mean, it was so old, you know, it was like black. And it was awesome. And I cooked a lot of stuff in there. Cornbread, fried potatoes, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Meatloaf, anything. That cast iron skillet could go in the oven at any temperature. I never used it under the broiler, but in the oven all the time. Pineapple upside down cake in the cast iron skillet. But anyway, I'm going to try this little project and see if the next time I'm craving some meatloaf, I can take 2 of these out of the freezer and thaw them a little bit, maybe pop them in the microwave, squeeze some ketchup on them, and call it good. So, we'll see. But I am going to do this. I've been wanting to do it. It'll be interesting. Now, probably a better thing to do would be to get one of the little, you know, the pans, and they have like mini loaves in them. And I used to make mini loaves all the time just because it was faster to cook them. And of course, the kids always love anything different. So anyway, y'all, that's what I've been up to this morning. Miss Hazel is about to fall over. She wants to take a nap. I put her in her bed, and she stayed for about a minute. So she's waiting on olive oil to come and sit down with her. So I'm going to do that. I love y'all. Please do something fun today, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.